Hey guys, welcome back to hashtag AskBRP. Sorry there was no show last week. I had to attend my dad's bachelor party on the west coast of Florida, which was obviously a good time. But we're back this week for episode number 5. Last week, I brought Dennis on board, and we spoke about what really pisses us off in the store, which is a lot, but as you can see, we love working here. We have a great time, and we can always laugh and make fun of people and keep the work environment a little loose and just have a good time. So in episode 5, I'm going to talk about what happens when someone comes in with something fake. I'll tell you, the kind of person that usually comes in with fake stuff. I will explain to you how I know what they brought in is fake, how that makes me feel, and then what I do about it. And please remember, guys, before I get into today's episode, if you want me to answer a question or discuss a certain topic on the show, please reach out to me on Instagram or Facebook, Twitter as well. The more feedback I get from you guys, the better the show can be. So, let's get into it. So, in a pawn shop, fake items are sort of like collateral damage. Every pawn shop in the entire world has at some point, one time or another, been duped and purchased something fake. I absolutely guarantee it. If they say they haven't, they're lying. And especially when they're new. New pawn shops are a favorite place for crooks to target because a lot of times it's inexperienced people working there, or they're not familiar with the area. So definitely in our case, when we opened around 5 years ago, we used to see almost every single day someone come with a fake watch, a fake handbag, and it was really tough for us. Now, because we have a reputation of refusing that stuff and not buying it, it's really calmed down. It's funny, a lot of these guys must talk to each other because as soon as you build a reputation for either buying fake stuff or not buying fake stuff, it goes in either direction. So if you become a pawn shop that often buys fake stuff, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. Which is why you want to be very careful, especially in the beginning when you open a pawn shop, that you know what you're doing. It's funny, a lot of people assume that only sketchy people bring fake items in, but that's actually not the case. In fact, it's usually the opposite. Most of the time, the people that try to come in and pass off fake stuff get really dressed up, put on a suit and tie, and really learn about the item they're selling, like a watch, a Rolex, and pretend they bought it here and did this and paid this amount. It's actually pretty funny sometimes when they come in and try to sell you something like that. But yeah, it's not usually sketchy looking people. Sometimes, of course, it is, but usually when they come in, they try to pass it off. They know what they're doing. As far as being able to tell if something's fake, experience is the best way. The longer I work here, the easier it becomes for me to tell. In fact, I can usually tell something's fake just from hearing them on the phone describe the item and where they bought it. They don't even know where they bought it. It was a gift, blah, blah, blah. And if they get past that test and they actually come in, usually within a couple seconds I can feel the item or just look at it and tell it's fake. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer for a good fake, but we get rid of them pretty quickly. I get really upset when someone tries to sell me something fake. Not only are they insulting my intelligence, but really it's no different than someone coming up to me on the street and pointing a gun at my head and saying, "Give me your money." They're actively trying to steal money from me by selling me something that's fake. So, I really don't like when that happens. And usually, they'll try to lie and say that they think it's real. It really, really makes me upset. And 99% of the time, they know it's fake and they're just putting on a show. So there you have it, guys. Pawn shops have to deal with fake stuff, some more than others, but there's really no way around it. As long as there are bad people out there, they're going to always try to scam you or screw you over somehow. Thanks, everyone, for watching episode 5. Remember to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Boca Raton Pawn and on Facebook at facebook.com/Boca Pawn Shop. I look forward to hearing you guys throughout the week, and we'll see you next time.